Look at all that. Okay. We're live, pal. All right. Anyway. Oh my God. Don't start. People, please don't start coming in here. Please. Back up. Everything looks crooked. Jesus Christ. All right. This looks. Oh. Okay. Well, this looks terrible. It's the only place in the house that I could find that does not currently have children. So until I get something set up, just ignore that. I had to cover up a TV because I'm not cool with everybody seeing the reflective screen.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir,
and expect this a lot of mothering. Do what?
It already started.
Go ahead. What do you need?
I feel I'm done for myself now.
Sure.
I'm not trying to.
Sure.
Come
No,
here.
you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I was hoping to show wrestling somehow, so I'm gonna see if I can get it put up on my screen. Who we got in here? Anybody in the chat? Let's see. I have no clue what I'm doing. It says I have no access to like any features. So what are we doing here? Oh, she's gonna pull the TV down, so we're not worried there. Okay. What's up, bro? Hello. Good to see you as well. My computer is doing really weird things, so I'm trying to get that situated. Plus, you guys not seeing my children. Let's see. Maybe that looks a little bit better. My glasses look so crooked, which is crazy because they're not. But anyway, what's up, baby? Yeah, leave that like that. Yeah, it's to cover up the TV. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully everybody's having a great Thursday. Ring of Honor is in 2 hours. Here you go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So it said I could share my screen, but then it didn't tell me where I could do it. Choose what to share. Okay. Well, while I'm learning this, let's see. Of course, they're going to start fighting. Lives are probably going to be something that doesn't happen as often as I want it to because of the fact that the kids can't just function. So, okay, so I can share YouTubes. So let's see. Profile dashboard. I guess I should. There's no way to like test run this before. You just kind of gotta jump into it. So, well, not that I've seen. Of course, I did no research or anything else. So, there's probably great ways to do it. I just did not. Okay, well, hopefully when I do that, it's still showing me because I was trying to pull up the other YouTube screen. Zaylee has some nice waiting music for everyone in the background. They're prepared for all of that. Okay. So I just wanted to go to YouTube to find something. Let's do this. This is just going to show you all my... Yeah, what the hell is that? Jesus. We just went down a black hole. That was insane. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up a different way though. Wanted to watch something cool while we were hanging out, and I was gonna put something on the TV behind me, But of course, the remote is gone. Poof. Away. So let's see if we can just see what my AEW is streaming. I also probably need to speak up so that people can actually hear me. See, my computer's doing this really weird thing where right now it tells me that it is 1:50 a.m. I have restarted it several times, and for whatever reason, it is still showing incorrect. So, way to go, Windows.
First rule, no talking. Does that mean?
Okay, let's see. Okay, turn this down. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. So preview this. Can y'all still hear me? I found the portal to the back rooms. Yeah. Can you hear me? And can I share this screen?
Break for MJF.
Yeah, he's really hurt. You know, a lot of times he'll feign an injury because he's a low-life scum, but he's really hurt here, guys.
I can't see any feigning from that. That was absolutely brutal. I have never seen that move in the United States, and if I have, it's been a long time.
This is
I'm just testing to see if any of this
Listen to
is
the crowd.
working.
Oh, MJF can't even
I'm
pull
gonna
himself up to
stop
his feet.
sharing it. And if y'all can let me know if you could hear it, if you could hear me. It was too loud. I probably should have had somebody pull my live up that I knew personally, but okay, you can hear me. Cool deal. Could you see the match on my AEW? And I hate this camera. We're probably going to have to do mobile next time. This is awful. I can't believe like 6 people joined and then left. That was hilarious. I don't know. Can you bring me something to drink though? Thank you. Okay. So I have an entire like back room that I have to clean out. Funny we say back room. But it's a back area in the house that will become an office / I guess filming area. But I just have not got there yet. I am, but you're not on here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And again, I can't believe my computer's doing all this. And I really didn't think about the fact that the webcam was going to be so large, and that there's like nowhere in my room for me to turn without a kid being there except slammed up against. I'm literally in the corner of like a wall, with the TV behind me that's huge, and you could have seen everything in the room anyway. So, yeah. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's trashy. I'm getting out of here," and just bounced. So that's fine. I mean, the way it's set up on the computer is weird also because it's nothing like I previewed it on my phone like an idiot. I didn't check the computer until like 10 minutes beforehand and then did not have any idea what I was getting into. So I'll have to, once I get in the back room, nobody will have to hear sissy and all that stuff. So we will get there eventually. Okay, so the only thing about my AEW is I can't see anybody when that happens. Also share system audio this. Let's see. Oh, they'll be back in 15 seconds. I wonder what the difference in that is because it shows up the exact same. Oh, it shows my entire window. Okay, good. Now y'all can see that my timestamp was messed up. That's beautiful. Cute. Okay. Yeah, so eventually these will be more structured. I last night went on live for TikTok for like 30 minutes because my thing is if I'm not just going to jump in and do it, then I'm not going to do it. So I'm kind of forcing myself to do this one now. I was extremely nervous, didn't want to do it, rocking my stomach kind of thing, because I knew that like nothing was prepared, because life be life, and but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Eventually, I mean, a lot of them I'd like to do like my AEW, like where I'm doing the lore catch up, I guess. Like 2022 May, I think is where I'm at. So some of those will be around that. And then I'll probably just I don't want to do reaction videos like everybody else. I don't even like the live streams, to be honest with you. But on YouTube, the only way to grow is to literally go live or to do long form content. And the only way I'm gonna record long form content is literally sitting down to do a live. So I figured, why not just do the live and clip it? So hopefully that'll work or something. I don't know. We're gonna go, but I'm gonna be a problem. I'll tell you that much. Just like Mother Before Me, we're going to be an issue. We're having issues. We're going to be an issue. This hair is an issue. Oh my God, so many. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the Ring of Honor card. Are you whoever's in the chat, are we watching Global War this evening? Let me pull up the card real quick. Maybe I should there we go. Side by side. This needs to be pop out. Perfect. Yep. Okay. So let me pull up the Global Wars card. Ring of Honor Global Wars Cincinnati. Starts at 8 p.m. Looks like Tony Khan just loves to, well, of course it was filmed, so hopefully you haven't caught many spoilers. I only caught one. So that was a good thing. Apparently there's already spoilers out for Collision as well, so be careful watching. Hopefully. Yes, so the best thing about Ring of Honor right now is it seems like that's where Tony Khan wants to I don't want to say it's sponsor's not the best word, wants to showcase his women wrestlers. And I feel like it's shifted since Tony Storm left. Mercedes left during that time also, so I feel like they're big two players that Tony loves the most and does storylines the most around. Because let's be honest, I think Tony Khan's a little awkward, to say the least. I can't imagine that he's much smoother around the ladies. So to me, it just seems like he just kind of like, I don't know, doesn't put much like thought into women's storylines. So if it's not Tony Storm, sorry, she's so loud. It's not Tony Storm or Mercedes Moné centered, then it's not in his head. So I feel like that's kind of why it shifted to where like he kind of really focused on Athena, which is amazing. And he's focused on, Queen Amanada also hurt her neck, so she was out for a while. We now have Willow gone, but it seems like Maya World is getting a push, which is so great. She's so amazing, and honestly, she deserves it. But you also see like Trisha Dora. I mean, you even seen Marina Shafir take a step back because Tony Storm went out. Because again, I feel like TK was like, well, what am I doing now? Kind of thing. And he knows that he has so much other action and so many other wrestlers that he just is like, well, they're fed regardless. But clearly somebody heard the complaints about the women's wrestling, because Ring of Honor has definitely picked up on that. What, baby? I need you to talk. What? Okay. No, they're not empty, but she has some right there on her plate if you'll just show her that they're over there.
No time? No problem. Delivery.
What's the deal?
Same-day delivery now available. Under an hour.
Okay. So, yeah, let's see. Well, tonight tonight actually looks like on the card. I don't know why it won't pull this card up so I can actually look at it. It looks like we have. I mean, I don't know if you caught the last Ring of Honor show, but they they have like, I don't know. Sometimes they have like 4 women's matches, sometimes 5. I mean, they've had whole shows that were women. It seems like. I could be wrong, so don't quote me there. Oh, okay. So I guess the card that I keep trying to pull up, the person actually deleted it. So I don't know if they deleted it for a reason. And it had some it shouldn't have had on there, but looks like we get Takeshita versus Shotty Lee, which should be a real good one. Real quick while we're on Takeshita, why the hell was he scheduled with Hechicero to do a match in CMLL? Was it taped a while ago? Effective promoter taken seriously now. What's wrong with it? Yeah, so me too. Solo. I don't know if you know, but I've told many people a few times that the reason why I came back is because my son kept talking about Will Ospreay and Tony Storm, and I was like, "Who's Tony Storm?" And he showed me, and I was like, "Oh, she thick and she pretty." And she wasn't like anybody that I had ever seen in wrestling before. Now, mind you, I took like a 10-year break from watching wrestling. Men basically ruined it for me. Imagine that. But I took a 10-year break and I came back because of Tony Storm. He showed me one match with her and Mariah May. And then after that, I just kind of went down her line a little bit before I was like, well, I got to watch AEW from the beginning. So like last May, it's been like 13 months since I started watching AEW. And it's basically become all that I watch, thanks to WWE being on 500 channels. So like I can't catch 75% of their content anyway. And the Netflix that I catch is all eat up with ads. So it's kind of like, what's the point? I'll just check the clips kind of thing. And then, hold on, I'm going to turn this down. But I will say that, like, the teenager, like, makes me watch New Japan. We catch CMLL when we can. And I watch a lot of, like, indie, like, Jersey Championship, GCW, Limitless, Beyond. I try to catch a lot of old stuff, especially if like I like an indie wrestler like the Nomi. I'll just like try to catch every match of hers that I can. So I'm on YouTube constantly searching for that kind of stuff. But yeah, I couldn't be more thankful for where women's wrestling has come today. I'll tell you, it's crazy. I have not. I'm sure I've seen it, but I do not remember ever watching the Bayley and at that time Sasha Banks. I won't call her that. The Mercedes Moné match where, you know, the 4 horsemen come out at the end and all that. Until the other day, I literally called the finish of it. And I watched them all come out, and it was kind of wild to have never seen it, but at the same time, it like made me emotional, and I don't get emotional. And it was just really, it was like a really weird reaction because I was like, I literally thought of like how far all of it had came even since they had done that. Because like Bayley and Mercedes have changed so much since then. Like, come on, they've gotten so much better. And to see where Becky Lynch went from there and even Charlotte, and yeah, they helped pay. They weren't the only ones. But yeah, it was really cool because everybody credits that moment or whatever for women's wrestling. So it was nice to finally say that, you know, I had at least seen the finish and them celebrating. Yeah, Spectrum is pretty good about that. We have internet with them, but I don't have like TV service with them. It's too expensive for my blood. Okay, so let's see. We get Takeshka and Shadi Lee. We get, what else is announced? Because it's not showing me. Athena versus Surrey, which should be really good. Oh, I think we're gonna get an AR Fox match, if I'm not mistaken. Who else we got? Oh, Speedball is gonna be there. Speedball and the Outrunners versus Lethal Twist. I think, was that one announced? Is he working twice? Hold on. Hopefully, I didn't just spoil anything for anybody. But I could have sworn that they shared it. I probably should be more prepared, huh? When coming into this, yeah, you guys think I'm not a journalist? Didn't claim to be. Said I was coming here to run my mouth, and that's what we're doing. Cause oh my God, Jim, I told you not to come in here. Oh, okay. So the match tonight is a 3-way with Action Andretti, AR Fox, and Leo Rush. That's what it was. Never listen. Men don't listen anyway. High on, that's going to be a good match. I'm not gonna butcher that. I will butcher that name, so I'm not even gonna try it. But it looks like High on versus someone from Stardom. So it looks amazing. Let's see what else we got. Oh, apparently they're gonna run a tag team match. What are you even talking about? Dangly bitch. Jesus Christ. Hopefully no children in the chat here. I'm just playing. All right. Is this a 4-way or a tag team match? I cannot tell because it will not show me. Looks like Red Velvet and Thunder Rosa. And then Lacey Lane. And is that... Why is everything getting... Apparently everything on Reddit gets deleted because that's what I'm looking at. What are you talking about, ROH? Yeah, Global Wars Cincinnati comes on tonight at 8 o'clock. Oh, I don't... What else comes on Thursdays? Let's see. I guess TNA, if people watch that kind of thing. Don't watch that kind of thing. Actually, you know what? Tune in for AJ Francis because that's the only person they have left on their roster. Everybody else has quit. So, TNA. So, yeah. Tune in to keep AJ in work. Got to keep Unc fed. Sorry, little background lore. My ex is a professional wrestler. Turns out he actually faced Stokely Hathaway in a match in back in the day, and I didn't know. I found it on YouTube looking around. But oh, it's so funny. And I forgot to tell the sickos on Threads. But anyway, and I forgot what I was saying. Okay, AJ Francis. Okay. White Mike and AJ Francis are in a faction on AML, which is a local Winston-Salem promotion, and it's called Money ENT. And so whenever they did like the WrestleCade and stuff like that, AJ Francis like sits at the table with my ex, who I also have kids with. So yeah, I got to talk to AJ Francis and mess around with him a little bit. Whenever I took the kids to see their dad and walked around at WrestleCade. So, yeah, I like to call him Unc. He probably doesn't even remember who I am. He would if he's seen me, but online he probably sees the username as like, who is this lady? But yeah, I got a picture of him and Sergeant Slaughter at WrestleCade. So yeah. Keep AJ Francis employed. Tune into TNA. Isn't there also something else? Don't they have AAA on Thursdays? I'm pretty sure. because I always miss it. I think they have it on Thursdays and Saturdays. And don't they do like Thursday night main event or something like that? WWE does a 1 hour YouTube show, I think, called Main Event on Thursdays. There's so much wrestling on Thursdays, but every Thursday I'm like, there's nothing to do. Kind of hence why, the Sickos also said that they would choose Thursday to come in and view, but see how that went. It's because of the sheet behind me. It's looking real whack. All right, Thursday. I'm trying to find out, but for some reason Google does not want to cooperate while I'm on here. Maybe it's just every once in a while. Oh no, Jordan Grace posted 5 days ago. Okay, shut up. To watch main event, 5 days ago, watch main event next Thursday, 8 p.m. for me. So yeah. After you watch Ring of Honor Global Wars and watch Unk on TNA, go over to WWE on YouTube and watch Jordan Grace, because why wouldn't you? Hello. She's the best. Yeah, so see, I thought the same thing. So main event, if I'm not mistaken, they've been having like I thought I seen a Ray Phoenix. That could be. Do not quote. That's probably AAA. Either way, AAA and main event have been having better women's wrestling and better singles matches and better lucha wrestling than regular programming. So that is why I've been tuning into those as well. Yes, he did. And it was an amazing match. They had a great little build up to him winning the cruiserweight belt. So yeah, no notes. I feel like they should use him more anyway. I loved Ray Phoenix in AEW, even though I'm not through all the lore yet. He hasn't even left, I don't think. But yeah, super cool. I like him. I just wish I don't know. I feel like Penta's like, I don't know, everybody's gonna get mad at this, but I feel like Penta's kind of overrated. I have a favorite brother, and it's not him. Can you have a what?
Can I get a cracker?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not eating them. I got them out for you guys to have earlier. Okay, my computer is showing 2:12 a.m. What time is it? What time you got? Zayn?
9:28.
I don't think it's 9:28. Yeah, that's some crap. But they tend to break up and ruin everything, right? Like, excuse me. Watch out, puppy. They if they don't water you down, they change your name. I mean, they change your name regardless, but that's where the watering down starts. That's where they start just like dulling and pulling your your light from inside of you. Sorry, I'm not anti WWE. I just think they have some issues, and they've had some issues, and they've never dealt with their issues, and they just continue to be issues. And it's like, at what freaking point do we admit that we're in a toxic relationship, baby, and you don't love me, and you just want me for my money? And it's like, come on, Tony Khan shows me a little love on the side, so why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? You're not appreciating me at home, WWE. Why wouldn't I step out? Why wouldn't I go get mine with AEW and New Japan and CMLL and Stardom and everywhere but the Fed? That makes sense. Holly, that's just how Holly be talking. I literally told the kids yesterday, I was like, what would it be cringe if I just changed my whole page into me just like running up on y'all and just cutting promos? Like, It would just be me being normal, but like I'd actually record it. Because some of my kids like hate being recorded. They don't want to be on camera. The one that wants to wrestle really doesn't want to be on camera, which is crazy. Because if me and him ran a talk show, everybody would tune in. Because we're the funniest when it comes to watching wrestling. But teenagers are a pain in the butthole, so you know. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, back in my day, you just ran your mouth, right? And hope that they didn't. I mean, hope that you either didn't get triggered enough to throw the first punch or, you know, hope that they did so you could finish it kind of thing. But yeah, yeah, too often it ends in extreme violence now when it should just be ending in, you know, a Roddy Piper promo or a Ric Flair workup where you just start sweating profusely and fucking wooing every once in a while. So it's like, whatever. He could be the fourth Mr. Wrestler. Yeah. No, we have a lucha mask around here. It'd be great if he was. I love stuff like that. Like everybody rips on Excalibur, but like I love Excalibur. And like Evil Uno, count me in 100%. Huge fan. I've loved masked people. I guess we're gonna blame it on Juventud Guerrera, La Parca, Psychosis. All of them. All right, let's see. My plan was to be off by the time Ring of Honor starts, but again, I can't see what time it is. Oh, it says it's been live 32 minutes. Okay, so probably gonna stay on for like another 30, unless we get some people up in here. Unless we start really throwing down, brother. Yeah, no, that's gonna be great. I kind of miss Tekla Wrestling. They've just been like putting my girl on promos, which is great, amazing. But at the same time, can we get her in the ring? And can we get her in the ring with Queen Aminata? Because I feel like if anybody has a wrestling soulmate, it is those two. But maybe Tekla's the reason why Queen's neck why she'd go out for a second. So maybe that's not a great plan, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, so I didn't see a lot of Hayabusa when I was younger, but I have seen some since. Honestly, I thank Joey Janela for that because I really only watched it because I wanted to see the original one before I had to compare to the one that was going to face Joey Janela. Break too much, Tekla. Really? Yeah, I don't know. Is she gonna get her mask ripped? Is she gonna be bloody? I mean, what are they? Yeah. New Booster was cool. No problems with that. Except that like I like me some Joey Janela. Honestly, I think you should bring him back to AEW. I don't care if he wants to come back or not. Bring him back kicking and screaming. And also bring Sonny Kiss back with him, please. Both of them at the same time, kicking and screaming back into the locker room. But no, dog. All right. What is even okay? Just for shits and gigs. Let's see. What is TNA even saying that they're offering this evening? What are they doing to get me to tune in tonight? Probably a whole lot of not shit. Oh, they announced a workforce reduction. That's what they did. I'm just playing. Oh, my mom's favorite was. Oh yeah, no, that was cool. Yeah, I mean, Jim, you're right. It's gonna get crazy. Is the owner of Stardom coming with him? Maybe that's the one that's gonna get bloody. Maybe that's who's gonna. Oh, so 4 hours ago, according to the Squared Circle on Reddit, PWI Insider announced that TNA and Ohio Valley Wrestling are circling a working relationship. Jesus fucking Christ. Why? And OBW still going, bro? After that whole referee scandal? Like, people are still showing up there? This is, I don't know. That's some wild work. That's it's at this point you have to ask yourself, do they want to succeed? Are they looking to succeed, or are they looking to drive their value down so low that WWE has no other choice but to acquire them to save face with stockholders? I mean, I can come up with $3. Do they want my $3? I take my money. I'll buy TNA. Was your press not bad enough? I mean, listen to all this. This is what it's listed as on their Google search. Mass exodus within TNA. Slammiversary tag team ladder match. TNA on AMC Impact, or TNA on AMC tonight. Tessa Blanchard chooses CMLL. TNA nears OVW. Like, that is, who is their PR person? Because are they brain dead? Are they freaking 80 years old? Are they friends with our president? Like, this is insane. 1 million followers, though. Wild work. Total nonstop action. They're total nonstop action because they don't ever stay the hell out of the news long enough for it not to be nonstop, huh? The problem is, whenever you view in, it's just production packages, backstage segments, hardly any matches. And if it is the matches, it's the matches you've seen 100 times, just in different iterations, it seems like. Yeah, so Tessa actually left because of whatever little they did not want, because of AEW's working partnership with CMLL. They did not want to allow Tessa Blanchard to work there, right? Or because AAA and CMLL are like competitors, and Mark Calloway doesn't know who they are. Because of stuff like that, yeah, she decided she was done and she left. And apparently Tommy Dreamer left, getting replaced by the Road Dogg Jesse James, which should just go fantastic. I mean, maybe that was their move to begin with. I don't know. All of this seems like it was much a bigger plan, because WWE gets rid of him, and it's so convenient that all of a sudden he just floats right into TNA's restructuring. And now, what's his face out? It's like, what are y'all doing? Sami Callihan left. And so, yeah, who knows? But yeah, Tessa actually, didn't she marry? She married a luchador that works for CMLL, if I'm not mistaken. He might work for AAA. But I thought he was CMLL, because at first I was like, oh, well, that's going to be real nice. Somebody's going to say something about that. But, yeah, apparently she's just semi-racist, not full racist. I probably should have read what you can say on YouTube live streams, if you can cuss, if you can run your mouth the way that I do, before I went ahead and did it. But I guess we're gonna figure it out in the process, and freaking if they ban me, they'll ban me. Who cares, right? If I will provide a countdown. Oh. Oh, apparently I can set up for me to take a break. Well. Nice to know, because I did not eat before the stream. And I should have. All right. Let's see. What else do we have that went on this week? I guess we can talk. Can we talk about did everybody watch Dynamite yesterday? I don't want to spoil anything. Let me know in the chat before I move further. Freya, seriously? Really, bro? You're just gonna go up there and eat her food like that? Okay. At first I was like, who's Danny? That's how much like he's not in my mind. Okay. All right. So the only thing I wanted to touch on was why the opportunity was right there. Why was Speedball not in that tag team match? I'm sorry. He's literally trying to fight everybody in the Don Callis family. He looks like he's going to lose. He's going to go on a losing streak. And he's going to lose everybody in the Don Callis family. And, like, they're giving that hype speech. And he's like, yeah, this guy's got a problem with the MJF, but he's also got a problem with Kevin Knight. And I was like, here we go. Speedy's coming out. And then Mark Briscoe says Darby Allin. What the? Why? I get why. I'm being facetious. But at the same time, as a Speedball fan, Speedball should have been in that match. I just feel like after that, I just wasn't into it. No, I'm just playing. The match was awesome. It felt like old WCW Nitro or like, yeah, no, that's what it felt like. It felt like the ending to an old WCW Nitro. And I know when that happens, that's exactly what Tony Khan wants to happen because he's a fan. And I appreciate him for that reason. But, yeah. I really wanted Speedball in the match. I'm hoping that like maybe he'll pop up on Collision or something, because if not, then that'll be a week without him, and it's like, what are we doing here? Is he at home mulching? Is he helping Veda mulch? That's what she said she was doing, so who knows? But yeah. Hey, Jim, next time we need to schedule one where you're actually in it too, and we actually have something to talk about instead of me just freestyling. I was gonna say free balling. So me just free balling, dog. The problem is trying to figure out like when I don't know why I stopped. Just no, that's cool. At least you're doing it. I'm just pushing mine off until I'll probably hop off of here at 7 actually to get stuff done before Ring of Honor starts. And I had thought about putting like Ring of Honor or something on the TV back here, but I'm not sure streaming wise if I'm allowed to do that. Like if I can actually get away with that and not get hit with something. Because I'm definitely not trying to like lose my page and stuff, even though it's not that big, but still. And I really got to figure out this camera because I hate how it makes my face look freaking. I literally look like a crooked Picasso painting. It's so weird. I think I'm got like the reflection on different or something. What do you need, bud? Or are you just hanging out?
I'm just waiting for the order to get here so I can get my chicken fries.
Okay. Will you turn that sound down just a little bit, though? Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see what else happened yesterday. That Mercedes Moné match was really good. I feel like I butcher her. I want to talk about it. I feel like I butcher her name, and I'm not trying to like be on YouTube butchering her name. So let's just say Mercedes and her opponent put on a banger of a women's match yesterday. We should have got more than one, but again, Tony's struggling. Was booking on the main. For some reason, we can book on Collision all day. Collision has great women's matches. Ring of Honor has great women's matches, but it's like that spot on freaking main is on Dynamite is just waiting on Tony Storm to come back and claim it. And I mean, let's be, I haven't seen anybody step in those shoes. I don't think we have anybody that can right now. I think like they wanted Willow to, but at the same time, Willow's Willow. She's cute and she's cute and she's nice, but she at the same time is one-dimensional to a degree. I don't see her wanting to turn heel anytime soon. Oh man, who's that? Who doesn't TK trust? I mean, and I'm not talking about like Mercedes, because her and Tony, I feel like, have their own spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I about closed the computer screen. Get. Don't you dare. Don't bring her back. And I'll tell you why. I don't like Britt Baker. She probably could. I mean, she could because of the nostalgia alone. But because of the skill and I don't know when she left, so I can't exactly. I have only seen Britt Baker up until May of 2022. So I do not know when she left. I don't want to spoil either. I don't know when she left. I don't know how she left. Somehow I've been able to still avoid that. But I've always heard that she was problems backstage. She, just from what I've seen, I mean, and I'm talking outside of kayfabe, it just seems like she's very stuck up her own keister meester. I don't know how else to put it. I did not like the fact that she would hurt girls in the beginning. And I guess some of it was probably her being green. I can't, when AEW started, I mean, everybody's getting used to everything. But, I mean, it was like a consistent Britt Baker would hurt you during the match. Kind of the same thing that like Nia Jax, what happens to Nia Jax. And people call out Nia all the time and claim that she's like trying to hurt them on purpose, even though she doesn't. I'm not saying Britt was hurting people on purpose, but it was happening. And it just seemed like, I don't know. I didn't like her. I have not connected to her at all. She is just a character that I believe the mean girl she plays is probably really close to the person she is backstage. But I don't know her. Haven't met her. Never talked to her on the phone. Just know what we've seen of her. So sometimes it's just a vibe that you pick up from people. But hearing that she was like controversial backstage is kind of telling, because most wrestlers aren't going to make up stuff about you that happened in the locker room. So, but I don't know. Who knows? I heard a story once, and I've always wondered if it's true, that Randy Orton wouldn't shit in Mickie James's gym bag. Something to do with like John Cena, but like he pooped in her gym bag. Sorry, I shared that with everybody. Probably should have done a warning there. Just ADHD brain, it just came to me. But I was told that like 20 years ago, and the person probably was messing with me. And so now I'm telling y'all like an incorrect story. But yeah, that's what I heard. And I heard that's why Mickie James and Randy Orton didn't really get along. Nope, now it's fact. But I do think it was funny because whenever they were trying to figure out who Randy Orton's opponent or WrestleMania should be, and they ended up doing Joe Hendry, whatever. I said that it should be Nick Aldis because he was the general manager of SmackDown at the time and married to Mickey James. So in my head, it made sense because, he shit in his wife's gym bag 20 years prior. So there's a grudge there. Must avenge Mickey. But yeah, who knows? He should have shit John Cena's gym bag, but that's another story. Because John Cena sucks. I'll probably get banned for life for that right there. Just pretend y'all didn't hear it. Book it. I am a booker. I play a fantasy booker. No, I'm just playing. All right, let's see. So TNA, I found nothing on except all the juicy details. They're not telling me who's wrestling or nothing. I don't even think do they even do a card anymore, Jim? I'm not sure. Oh my. Hold on, guys. Let me share this with y'all real fast. Let me share what's making me laugh here. There you go. What is this? Oh my God. Tommy Dreamer just emotional. Oh my God. Could they have picked a sadder picture for this man? Like, for Christ's sakes. All the pictures that is out there on the internet of Tommy Dreamer. He just did that right there. He says now it's time that he just needs to take a break, okay? But let me tell you, he's probably not going to take a break. He's probably already signed to you, and he's going to freaking... I told my kid, I said, watch. Tony Khan set up perfectly. He's going to Tommy Dreamer versus Darby Allin versus freaking Mick Foley and some kind of crazy threat. And yeah, that's going to be that. That's going to be the retirement matches. They're going to go out with Darby Allin. So, yeah. That's crazy. Oh, and I forgot Steve Macklin. I'm sorry. Earlier, I forgot Steve Macklin. Seems like everyone forgets Steve Macklin, which is sad and makes me sad to say. Deanna doesn't, and we love her for that. And I'm so glad she... Get this off my screen. What the hell? Get this out of here. I refuse. Yuck. Anyway. Poor Tommy. Poor Tommy Dreamer. Okay, well, now that I know when I share, I pop up in the little thing down there. That's going to be great. Ooh, this is going to be so good. Let's see if I can share this screen. You guys going to check this one out? You're going to check out this little beauty here. $9.99. I got to find a way to hooker it before tomorrow, hopefully. But this should be really good. And kudos to my AEW for adding new and exciting wrestling promotions. It seems like every day now. They've also added, so many indie promotions. They're going to add CMLL stuff. I mean, it looks like New Japan is also going to start showing Major League Wrestling. So that's really cool. We subscribed to New Japan, so we got an alert stating that they were going to start opening it. Start that little partnership over there as well. So it's pretty cool. All right. Well, let's see. I think I'm probably going to call it quits. got about an hour before Ring of Honor starts. Got a little bit, got to make dinner and those kind of things. So, yeah. Thank you to everybody that actually stuck in here with me. I appreciate it. That would be you, Solo, and you, Jimmy King. So, yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully, this wasn't too painful to have to sit through, and I will figure it out better next time. And we won't have to look at this ugly wall and TV with the sheet draped. So, but until then, always be a problem. Always keep yapping. Peace.